Tausif, Bilal, Ali, I will call out if you say a word or two.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so let's start. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Asif Habib. This event is an introductory session to Open Youth Hackathon session. Today we will discuss what is hackathon. If you don't know what is the procedure, most of the audience I can see is Pakistani or Urdu speaker. So it is possible for us to switch to Urdu if we need it. But I'll stay in English. I'll let Ali decide. Ali Hassan, you can tell me if for video it's okay to stay in English.
We definitely should be staying in English.
Okay. Right. So basically, Open is Organization of Pakistani Entrepreneurs. So today we will share what is hackathon, how your kid will learn in this unique method in which they will learn beyond school and beyond their home. So I'll go quickly because I wanted to reach the Q&A section. So I'll first go through a few slides quickly and then have some brief introductions, and then we can open up for question and answer. Okay. So what are we trying to do? Basically, what we are trying to do is for our kids, bunch of us in Open, we are very passionate about our youth, our educations of youth, and the level and the skill level in which they can compete with the world. In general, I mentor our younger audience that you have to be 120% because of your skin or your background to compete with the local folks. So there are multiple ways to learn and study. Skills development is a muscle. Basically, we need to practice again and again and in a different environment. So what Open is providing is a competition environment in which youth can learn with the fun. They will also have parents, kids time, but also it is closer to a real life challenge that is beyond school and beyond home. So that's what we are trying to do. We are trying to give a platform in which kids will enjoy and they will learn from their parents as well as their mentor and their peers. So hackathon normally is coined from hack. Hack in Urdu is like jugaad equivalent, but in a positive connotation. Jugaad has some negative connotation, or Urdu or Hindi has that term. Basically, we are trying to make a workaround. The positive connotation is that sometimes work cannot be done in a proper procedure. We know the government offices are slower. So when we are saying we hack through it, it means we try to do a shortcut in a positive way to achieve our success. So basically, we are teaching kids that, okay, there is a faster route to achieve your success. And that faster route requires you to work with your mentor, work with your parents, get all the leverage you can, and then achieve success. So this is for age 10 to 18, middle school or high school. It is possible, like there are some exceptions because some kids younger than 10 years have taken some courses. So we will let them in because they are operating at their older age kids. They can compete. So we'll let them in. So we will form few teams. I can see there are a reasonable number of people joining now. And then we are expecting some people will join more in this session. And these teams will pitch to the sharks. Sharks are investor or entrepreneur. They have created their own companies. They understood what is the business plan. Now, in a typical hackathon, you actually build things. Like if I was giving example of Samsung in one of the event. When me and my wife worked with our kid, we had to stay in Samsung for 24 hours and then build few things using Samsung devices. So in this hackathon, we are not expecting that they will create. If they do, they will get bonus points. But then a paper-based prototype or some pictures in which we can understand their concept is sufficient. A presentation is more valuable, and even more valuable is their unique proposition of what is this, what is their business idea. If they don't have their idea, it is okay. They can join some team with the idea. And I'll let you ask question, and I'll just swift through a few slides, and then I'll ask questions. So we will link team members with the mentors. You can see a few images, and at this time I will request our mentors and charter members and executive teams, if you can show your face so we can see what kind of experience your kid will get. And in many cases, this team is more than the teachers, and they are accomplished in many cases. So I'll stop the slide. Maybe if you can show your faces for a minute or two, and maybe we'll ask our president Tausif and maybe one or two charter member to share their thoughts about the hackathon. So but before I do it, I just wanted to introduce a little bit that these are mentors. And we are adding more. These are our charter members and sharks, like investors. And we have some helpers. We are also women in coding with us, and parents are helpers. Libraries and community center helped us. I'll go here and let me stop sharing. And charter member, especially if you can introduce yourself. Let me stop the pin 1 second, please. Okay, so Asif, if you want to say something, let me remove the pen. Okay, 1 second, please. Yeah, if a charter member can say something, yeah, if you can show your faces, or executive team also, whoever is helping, if you can show your face, if you can. Tausif and charter members, if you can say a few things. You're on mute if you're saying something.
Gigi, hello. Sorry. I guess I was on mute. Could you ask it again?
I'm just saying, if you share some thoughts about hackathon, about open, just any thought, please.
No, absolutely. Yeah. So thank you, Asif, for arranging this, and thank you everyone who's attending. So this is Tausif, and we started the Open Austin about 2 years ago, and relatively young chapter compared to all the other chapters globally. And we just want to take that to the next level of young. We really want to make our youth be a part of Open. And Austin, as they say here, keep things weird. We do want to make. I think we want to challenge and we want to basically, what we want to do is bring this culture of entrepreneurship and challenge our younger generation to be a part of it from a young age. And I think hackathon is something that Asif Bhai, when he came from California, he said he had some experience in this and he wanted to do this. And I think this is an excellent way to get involved, both as a Pakistani, cultural as well as entrepreneurial, networking. And we have a lot of charter members here who've got a lot of experience, and inshallah they can help with the idea, with the brainstorming, And it's really good if we can get that habit and that culture in our young generation sooner. So one of the vision that I have and we have as Austin Open Chapter is to make sure that we are very inclusive. We've got not just both genders representation, but also our youth should start getting involved at an earlier stage. A lot of young startups happen in California. A lot of these startups that make it big have our founders who are under 30 years old. And I think inshallah our kids can get there as well, and we are here to help and provide the platform for success, inshallah. And so thank you, Asubhai, for arranging this, and thank you everyone who's here. And I welcome all of you, and inshallah looking forward to some very good ideas, and inshallah making one of these a big venture, inshallah. Thank you.
Any other? Thank you, Stasi. Very well said. So, any other charter member wanted to say something or share your thoughts about Open or Hackathon? Okay. So let me go back to the slides. I just want to sit through the slides. Please confirm.
Welcome, everyone.
Oh, go ahead, please.
This is Bilal.
Ji, Bilal. Ji, Bilal, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, वो कुछ signal issues हो रहे थे.
Oh,
hold on 1 second. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Yes, Asif, can you repeat that, please?
All I'm saying, if you want to share, if chartered member want to share some thoughts about either Open or Youth or Hackathon.
Okay, yeah, sure, thank you. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Definitely, I think, first of all, I would say thank you to Asif. He took this, he started this initiative and taking the full ownership. So thank you, Asif, for doing that. And this is, yeah, the idea is to have, also have youth participation in Open. Not only youth, of course, professionals are there, entrepreneurs are there, and then we are doing partnership with PVIC also on the women's side. So I think it's a great opportunity for the youth to participate in this. And this way, they will get mentorship and help from the chartered members and other professionals. So I think all in all, this is great. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Bilal. So let's keep moving. Actually, what I notice is that some people, because it's a personal time, I saw some forms are submitted just last minute. So maybe they choose to submit form and they understood directly. So let me go back to slides. Do you guys see my slides?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So basically you can see that these mentors have at least 10 or more, a lot more years of experience of either their professional career or running the companies. So these are mentors, and then charter members are committing to step in if they need to. And then this, again, we will add more. These are charter members, and each one is playing a role and basically helping this initiative success. And these are helpers, like either through marketing and like Bilal mentioned, women in coding. Razia is also here in our group, and a couple of other parents are helping, and then librarians are very excited about this. They wanted to host this session in their library, so a couple of librarians I spoke with, community centers are also they were willing to share information. So let me just quickly go through the slides and then we open up for question and answer. The key dates, basically, like I was saying, that if imagine a 24-hour time with your kid, but spread out, almost roughly speaking 2 weeks each. Imagine one meeting in the middle, like almost every week, half an hour or 15 minutes with the mentor. But mostly you are spending time, the kids are spending time with your parents, and then brushing up ideas or their peers. But there are key deadlines where we will let them compete or come to the stage or practice. So the next date is 15th. We are So 15th is application. I will show the form right now. If you can submit the form, I can see that few people started submitting already. The next date is 26, where we will welcome and then form the teams. So let me go next. If you can take a picture of this slide, if you have not done it, then please submit the form ideally during this meeting or right after this meeting so you don't forget. Otherwise, if you take a picture of this one, there is a WhatsApp that you can reach me and I'll share information. Okay, let me keep moving. So this is the slide where I will open up for question and answer. There are a few questions already. These questions are present in the link here. But then if you have a question, if you don't understand, please feel free and be frank, and then we will explain. Some of us will explain what is hackathon, why you join. So I'll let parents speak and ask questions. So let me see if you can. Yeah, so any questions from the audience or parents at this stage? Or you want to share your thought or experience, it's fine as well.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Hi, so my name is Myrene Malik. I'm the president of Teen Pact. I believe that Brother Ali Hussein reached out to me about the Youth Hackathon.
Cool.
Okay, so I was just wondering, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just wondering, so the form that you guys sent out, how long would we have to take to like submit it by?
Ideally 15th.
The
Again,
15th?
yeah, ideally that's our published date. Ideally, that's why I was requesting if you can do it today. But in your case, I'm assuming you wanted to reach out. Can you repeat the organization name? Ali probably know, but I did not know.
Oh, yeah, of course. So, my organization is Teen Pact. Pact stands for Pakistani American Collaborative of Texas. So
Cool.
our organization basically just gives incentives to and inspires and motivates and gives opportunities to the Pakistani American youth here in Texas to become more socially and politically involved.
Awesome. This is cool. Very
Thank
nice.
you. I also wanted to ask, would you like, is it individuals who register or is it full teams who register?
This form is for an individual, so we can form a team, but you can, in the comment section, you can say, okay, I wanted to work with this person or that person. So it
Okay,
is
got it.
possible to give a comment that if they already know how to work, ideally it is better to mix and match, but some kids love to work together. So they
Got
can
it.
leave some comment, and in a WhatsApp, if you have some special cases, you can chat with me, or I can link you or the member of your organization with someone in the mentors team.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
So will you be able to share this idea as soon as possible? So like ideally we can close this on 15th of March.
Sure, yeah. I'll make sure to share it with everyone part of Teen Pact as soon as possible.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Of course.
So I think one more thing we have to also take into consideration is we have spring break happening right now, and so getting a lot of people might lose out on the opportunity. So maybe that is something that we can consider in terms of taking in late applications.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a good point. Go ahead, Ali.
Because I think most people have spring break till the 18th or something like that, like whatever the next week Saturday is.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so probably we can extend a little bit.
But I guess we would say 15th, if you can, like really submit the application by the 15th. And we're going to try and extend, because there are other things on the timeline that we don't want to be too late in terms of matching people up. And so we want to be careful but we definitely want to make reach out as many people as possible. So, but we'll keep on updating and providing updates on our Facebook, on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn, on all of the avenues that we have, and maybe we can share the links. Make sure that everyone has each of the links of all our socials, and join us and can follow us there.
Okay. I'm sharing, copy pasting the form link here as well. By the way, the form hardly takes like less than 5 minutes, I would say. So, but I think Ali, you have a good point that we can try best on 15, but then if there is a need, we can extend.
And also, thank you so much, Marine, for joining.
Yes, of course.
Cool. Any other question, guys, or suggestion? Okay. All right. So this seems like is very clear. No questions? So the link I shared, all we need is, so what is required next? What are we looking for is really, let me go back here. What we are looking for today, ideally, is that it hardly takes 5 minutes. If you can submit, even if you don't have idea, you can submit it, or you can reach out to WhatsApp or any of one of the members. If you know Ali, reach out to him, or Bilal or Tasif or anyone, please go ahead. So we will be able to link you with the right team. So I think with that, one last thing is we are organization for Pakistani entrepreneurs. You can be entrepreneur or senior professional, or like you heard us that we are also, we wanted youth to participate as well. So please join open as well. Okay. I think that was my presentation. If anyone want to, like, I can open up for casual discussion or Q&A or any other topic.
Yeah, before we go into questions and answers, thank you everyone for joining again. And I think I saw a question about, does this have to be all Muslims or Pakistanis? I think I just want to answer that question. It's, everybody's welcome. Everybody, if you have a youth at home and they want to be a part of this, please bring them on and let's collaborate. We'd love to have them over.
Jazakallah khair.
This is great. And the way, go ahead.
Sorry, I have a question. So we just need to do the prototyping and the presentation in this.
Even yes, so we will mentor the kids, ideally prototyping. And if they don't know, there is a concept called paper prototype. Like they don't have to code. If they are younger, for example, they can show almost like with the pictures of how it will look like if it's an iPhone app or website. So again, we will train them.
And when you say you will train them, I mean, after the prototyping, you will help them to build that product, or is it how?
No. So their team will build it. We will mentor them to how to achieve it. This is not a coding boot camp, but it is an entrepreneurial and professional experience, meaning whatever they know, however they are. For example, if they don't know coding, if they know Scratch, they can use Scratch. If they don't know coding, we will mentor them how to use paper, draw it out, and then use their ideas in the paper and still use it to present their idea. Again, what we wanted to relay a message that you don't have to be a coder to be a businessman or entrepreneur or professional. And the rest of the soft skills, the business skills, the presentation skills, and working together and competing, that is the core learning here. Is that answer your question?
Yeah, Jazakallah. The one more question is, does this project has to have an business oriented angle in the project, or is it how?
So the way I've seen it, the successful, because I have pitched, and many of us here have pitched to investors as well. What we wanted to train our kids, again, to learn the real world. So business is not necessary. It is some unique offering. For example, some apps do not have a business. They just wanted to have more links or more likes. So again, some value. So I think value proposition, normally investors are looking for unique value proposition. For a younger audience, we just wanted to see that they can articulate, they can understand what is the value of their product. Is it a like if they wanted to help their parents with some app or play date, I gave one example. Where is the help? How is this product helping? I think that's what we want them. So the mentor is helping them understand that concept. And when they are presenting, they wanted to present it. Is that answer?
Yeah, Jazakallah, excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much for the explanation.
Cool. Any other question, guys? And again, these like the mentors I introduced to you, and you can see the audience are very knowledgeable. Almost every one of us can help the team. I think I shouldn't use almost all of us can help the team. We are all experienced here. Any other question, guys? Cool. So I think, like I just want to repeat that this form require only 5 minutes of your time. I would, as Ali was saying, that this is spring break. So I will say, just fill it. Even if it's partial information, we can collect later on some details. Okay, so I am not, I don't want to hold you because this is your personal time. I think the real purpose of this meeting was Q&A. If you don't have more question, I think Ali, Tasif, and any other charter member, what is the recommendation? I think we can close this early. Let people enjoy their personal life.
Ji, bilkul. I think this is a good call, initial call, and please, again, have your friends and family know about this and bring them to the next one. Inshallah, stay tuned on our regular channels. We'll mention when our next meeting would be. And I think, we should close this early. I want to give back time for everyone to go back to their families for the spring break.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you, charter member. Thank you.
Thank you.
DT to join executive team. All right, guys. Take care.
Thank you, Asif bhai, for putting it
Jazakallah
together.
khair. Thank you.
Thank you.